The downforce pushes the cars towards the floor. When the air force is disrupted, the car pulls up, making for a rather bumpy ride. However, there's no question, Hamilton is still very fast and very hungry for more success. Max was on the right end of the luck this time, but would he be saying the same had he been in Lewis Hamilton's position? We're not so sure. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Joe Tyrrell and welcome back to GP Blog. Week 1 of the 2022 season is done, as the first lot of pre-season testing was completed in Barcelona. A return to F1's regular pre-season testing venue was a chance for the drivers to finally get behind the wheel of the new cars introduced for this season. In 2 weeks' time, Bahrain will stage a second test before the season opener. But what did we learn from our week at the Circuit De Catalunya? Lewis Hamilton still has it. There were times during the winter when people may have questioned Lewis Hamilton. Did a disillusioned Hamilton still have the motivation to go one further than 2021 and one further than anyone has ever done before and claim an 8th world championship? Well, if there were any doubts, they've certainly now been squashed. He finished 2021 as the fastest man on the grid and he's carried his momentum into the new year. Hamilton was 0.095 seconds faster than George Russell in second and was faster than both Red Bulls, albeit on softer tyres. These times are maybe not representative, however there's no question Hamilton is still very fast and very hungry for more success. Usual names lead the way, and there's work to do for the chasing pack. The new regulations were aimed at making racing closer, and there have been signs that this could be the case, with Ferrari and McLaren leading the timesheets at certain points throughout the 3 days. Lando Norris was fastest for McLaren on Wednesday, before Charles Leclerc led the way on Thursday for the much fancied Ferrari. However, by the end of the week it was a familiar story. Mercedes won 2, Red Bull 3-4. It was almost a sight from a couple of years ago, and although the times might not be completely accurate of the season coming up, it suggests there's still plenty of work for the chasing pack to do if they want to be title contenders come the business end of the season. Plenty of challenges to overcome. If you're going to have issues, it's best to get them out of the way in pre-season testing. Reliability issues were inevitable with new cars, but it took until Friday for them to emerge. Pierre Gasly crashed his AlphaTauri in the middle sector with the cause unclear, and both Alfa Romeo drivers suffered on day 3 and their laps were limited. Fernando Alonso suffered hydraulic issues and George Russell was worried by performance before he found form on Friday. The season is set up brilliantly and teams are going to be overcoming challenges and learning on the job as they adapt to the new setups. Porpoising. Now this is a technical one and I'm not really sure how to explain it. We've seen the cars bouncing this week and it's called porpoising. This is all to do with ground effect and it's happened because F1 have changed the aerodynamics of the cars in order to make them easier to follow and therefore make for better racing. The downforce pushes the cars towards the floor. When the air force is disrupted, the car pulls up, making for a rather bumpy ride. I've explained it as well as I understand it, but it's going to be really interesting to see how the drivers and teams innovate to stop this happening, and the team that find the solution first could benefit big time. Max Verstappen is very grateful for Michael Masi. And finally, Max Verstappen reaffirmed his support of Michael Masi. Unsurprisingly, the Dutchman defended the Australian, saying he was thrown under the bus and that the team should never have been allowed to contact him directly. This all follows after Max Verstappen was crowned champion in Abu Dhabi. Max was on the right end of the luck this time, but would he be saying the same had he been in Lewis Hamilton's position? We're not so sure. Well, that's 5 things we learned from pre-season testing. What did you pick out? Let us know in the comments below. In the meantime, Cameron will be back with another video in midweek. But from me, have a wonderful few days and I'll see you soon.